Hello guys and welcome. My name's Connor, this is Hotheads Media and this is our best of show. So it's been a whole year now, we're coming to the end of 2024 and we're approaching 2025. Can you believe it? Hotheads Media has nearly been running a year now. We put out our first video in the second week of January, around the 15th or 16th, and the year's just flown by. We've recorded every week apart from maybe 3 weeks, so it gives me a good schedule to adhere by. It's just been a crazy year and I'm really looking forward to what 2025 has to offer, but we're going to have a recap today of the best bits of 2024. It's been an incredible year and I'm so glad I started this journey at Hotheads Media. I've met so many amazing people, the community's growing like crazy. Every subscriber, every supporter of the channel, the socials, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, the Patreon, Spotify, everything. I really thank you. You know, I can't thank you enough for joining our community and supporting the channel. It's been incredible. And I just hope the content keeps getting better and you guys keep enjoying what I'm putting out. So let's jump straight into it today then. And the first bit of the best of show we're going to do is we're going to do the best trends of the year. So Modern Barber, the top barbering trends of the year and the tools needed to create them. So this is from obviously Modern Barber and this is what they feel are the best trends of the year. And number one is the low taper fade. Now for me, this is the hottest trend of the year. Everybody's been hitting the tapers. I think it's very professional. I think it's very on trend. It's versatile for a lot of different styles. And I just think personally, the taper has been the winner this year. So we'll go through and see what they say about the top trends. But for me, it's number one, the low taper. So the low taper fades are still very popular, taking the taper right down to the skin, around the ears and neckline. The variation we are seeing in the styling, messy, rough cut, lived in, and forward face, I use my diffuser to style, even for the clients with straighter hair to help give more movement and texture. Like I say, the taper is so versatile. You can have it with many different hairstyles. You can have it with buzz cuts, you know, long hair, medium hair, anything really. You know, I've even seen it on short women's cuts. So it's such a versatile thing. 2024 has been the year of the taper. So buzz cuts is number two. I would definitely say buzz cuts is my number two as well. It's just been a really short, sleek, trendy haircut this year. Travis Kelce really pushed the buzz cut into the limelight. You know, he did really well this year in America with the football, you know, the American football, and it's really just been a popular haircut in America. Obviously, I like the short, clean look. Especially when you've got a great hairline. The buzz cuts have been really on trend, really popular. We've seen a bit in the catwalk, you know, in the early spring editions on the catwalk and stuff. So it's just been amazing. Some of the hottest men's trends this year have definitely gone hand in hand with the buzz cut. So I'm steering people away from fades as they've been overdone with the long time. My clients are enjoying a buzz cut with a low taper around the perimeter to get some extra life out of the haircut. I'm using the new Babyliss Pro FX1 Low Pro clipper for these cuts. I like to have a taper blade on my clippers for the softer, more natural lines. So that was Pete Cranfield from Babyliss Pro. Amazing. So working with the hair. So this doesn't really give a description of what Modern Barber's number three is, but this says it's curly hair when you deep dive into it. My curly hair clients are loving a medium burst fade right now. For straight hair clients, a sleek and slick back look. Always be classic to achieve the looks. I use a combination of tools and the modified JRL Professional Onyx clippers paired with the Evanescence SPX blade, if I've said that right, available at Chris & Sons. The combo reduces my fading time by 10 minutes. It's not really a style, but you know, a medium length haircut's good. So they say texture haircut. Any textured haircut's been great this year. You can use salt spray to achieve it, giving grittier texture and hair movement and curls. Encourage them to using the salt spray, and then the finish and the matte paste or a powder can be added to define the look. So that's Gary Spencer, the Heist ambassador. the one thing that's really gone on for 2024 is the longer sort of styles. You need to keep them fresh with the low tapers. Now, apart from the buzz cut, which has really made a dent this year, it's definitely like medium to long styles that have come into play, and curls have been a winner this year. So curls, contemporary curls. So that's what they all say is the best trends of the year. And for me, it has to be the low taper. It's just so versatile. You can really, really use it to work with any hairstyle. It cleans up any hairstyle, really. It makes it look fresh, modern, on trend. And also, if you want to go for that professional look, if it's done properly, then you can really make your haircut stand out. So that was the top barbering trends of the year. Do you agree with that or not? Let me know in the comments. So next up, we're going to go for the best clipper release this year. What do you think it is, guys? I personally think it's the Play from the TPOB. So the Play, for me, has been the only bit of innovation we've seen among clippers this year. It's, for me, one of a kind. I think it has held its own this year completely. It's sold out everywhere. It's really tough to get. I've tried to buy it numerous times and it's been just sold out every time I've tried to buy it. I think the Play is a innovative clipper and it's going to stand the test of time. I just really, really like the Play, and I think it's been an outstanding clipper to hit the market this year. And I also think with the price, it just blows everything out of the water. TPOB has brought us a new clipper with the best price, so how can you argue with that? Now, this is the first edition, which is the green set. I personally like the black one. And now you can get like new grips for it, which is the white, the grey, and I think the colour combinations are great. I actually quite like the black and green. That would work amazing in this shop. But the TPOB Play has been the outstanding clipper of the year and the best one we recommend here at Hotheads Media. So the TPOB Play is a patented module clipper. TPOB Play is equipped with the constant torque technology, which senses blade resistant and revs up the motor speed so the clipper will never drag or stall. Patented ACME motor with 2-speed settings from 6,000 to 7,500 RPM. Ergonomic slime design with rubber grip and thumb indents makes Play the most comfortable machine on the market. So it's the quietest motor in the industry, so quiet you can hear the hair crunch. It's got a 5-hour runtime. That's 3 hours charge, produces 5 hours battery life. This design will consistently charge to 100% even after extended use. That blows any other clipper out of the market in terms of runtime. 5 hours is incredible. 5 clicking stretch lever arm opens to a true one. Equipped with a new Play Exo Fusion blade, equipped with oil reservoirs to keep blade cool and smooth for much longer with cool blade technology. Rubber grips and the TPOB logos for both machine and charge stand fully interchangeable to customize how your Play looks. The slime, candy and blackout colors available. TPOB, the best clipper to hit the market in 2024, undoubtedly, undisputed. What more to say? Right, let's get on to what we got next. The best new trimmer of 2024. Have you guys got a clue what I'm going to say? Let's have a look. For me, it was the High-Vis WAHL. Now, when it first released, it was released at around 200 British pounds, which I thought was extraordinary for a clipper. It was just really, really expensive and I didn't actually want to pay the money. Now it's come down in price. You can see it's sitting around £130, which is still expensive for a clipper, well, trimmer, sorry, but I've used it and it is really, really good. It is a really well-rounded, recommended clipper, mini trimmer, clipper, mini clipper, whatever you want to call it, from WAHL. Now, it feels nice in the hand, the blade is sharp, it runs smooth, and it's nice weight to it. So it features a high visibility and performance. The high vis trimmer from WAHL Professional is the ultimate tool for barbers and hairdressers who want to create detailed and precise cuts. Slim neckline. The slim neckline design allows you to see more of your work area and achieve perfect lines and intricate designs. This has been great for any designs I've done this year. It's been great for outlining. So the diamond-like carbon blades. So this is DLC blades. Actually, I wasn't too sure about them, but on this mini trimmer, great. So the blades are coated with diamond-like carbon, a material that keeps them cool and sharp for 8 times longer than the stainless steel blades. Adaptive speed control motor. The high vis trimmer has adaptive speed control motor that automatically adjusts to the thickness and texture of the hair, giving you more power and control with every pass. So it's 0.4 to 0 gapped for skin close results. The high vis trimmer can be 0 gap for skin close results and comes with a pro set tools to help you adjust the blade for your performance. So it's versatile. Whether you want to create fades, tapers, outline designs, the high vis trimmer will help you achieve your best work. Now I will say this is definitely better for outlining and pattern work than it is for debulking. Because the blades are so tight together and they're so sharp, it may pull. We believe in our products and we're confident that you'll love the difference that the high visibility and the performance can make in your work. Don't miss the opportunity to get the ultimate tool for high visibility and performance. What do you think to that? That is really, really interesting. So let's just go over that again already. We've got the best haircut this year, or the best fade, is the low taper fade. That's been an outstanding trend so far this year. The best clipper this year is the TPOB play. Hands down, undisputed king of the barbering clipper world this year. My favorite is the black on black or the black on green. I think in 2025 it's going to take over, and the play is just incredible. The way it works and the value for money, you just can't beat it. It has been the #1 clipper this year in 2024, and TPOB, you are taking the barbering world by storm. It has been absolutely incredible. Well done, you've created something special there. And then the best trimmer this year, the new release, is the high vis trimmer from WAHL. I think this is a really, really good product. I like the DLC coated blade. It gives you great visibility, and also it is great for pattern work and outlining. So far we've done the best trend, the best clipper, the best trimmer. So now we're going to have a look at the best hairdryer, the best styling tool, and who's won best brand of the year. So the best hairdryer for me this year has got to be the WAHL Vanquish. I was going to say Vanish, but the Vanish is the foils, and I don't really rate them. So the Vanquish is the best hairdryer this year. So you can find it at different prices, but if you go straight to WAHL, you can get it for £100 of 49p. That's dropped from £149. Now the WAHL Vanquish is really, really good hairdryer. It's powerful, it's ergonomic, it's lightweight. So the WAHL Vanquish sets the new standard for hairdryers, delivering controlled airflow and efficient power for fast, even hair drying. Professionals and home users will benefit from the lightweight design, powerful digital motor and smooth tone technology. Includes 3 magnetic attachments for creating straight, bouncy or curly hairstyles. So I've used this, it's been great. I actually thought that I wouldn't move away from my Parlux. Now I've been quite surprised by the Vanquish myself. It's a great price, it's half the price of a Parlux. And actually, it's been something I was quietly surprised by. And I am impressed by that hairdryer. And for £100, I think that's the best one for me personally this year in 2024, and it's a new release. So I just want to reference another one. I don't think it's as good, but I haven't used it consistently, and it is something I do want to use consistently in 2025. I like to give my full opinion on this, and I like to give a fair opinion on this. And this has, again, surprised me. It's a new release, so these new style hair dryers is the JRL. Now, one of my stylists in here, he has been using it, and he says it's incredible. And every time I've had a little go with it, I am impressed with it. I think it's good. I think if I get more time to use it next year, I might have a different opinion on what the top spot is. But for me this year, it's the WAHL Vanquish, closely followed by the JRL Forte Pro 2020 hairdryer. But it's £32 extra than the WAHL Vanquish, and that's not including VAT. So including VAT is 159.54 from Chris & Sons. So you can make your own mind up, but for me, it is the WAHL Vanquish. So the best styling tool this year, if you've been following the channel, you've got to know, for me, it's going to be the Jean Olivia Garden, or Jean, if you want to say it like that, but it's actually pronounced Jean Olivia Garden. Now, the vent brush is absolutely incredible. There, for me, has not been a tool that has ever stood out to me like the Olivia Garden Jean vent brush. It is absolutely a game changer. It's a different size. It's better for barbers. It's slightly bigger. The airflow you get from it is just incredible. Like, it's not like a standard vent brush. I've never, ever, ever had one like it. Like I say, the airflow is incredible. The way it moves is, until you get your hands on this product, you won't understand how good it is. I think it's like £15 from Olivia Garden, so it's not that expensive, but it's definitely an investment you want to make in 2025. The way it's made is incredible. You can see how professional it is. It's just, Olivia Garden is known for how well they make their brushes anyway, and this is no different. It's just absolutely incredible, and I just think it's been the best tool I've probably ever used in terms of styling brushes. So let's read a little bit about it. So it's dry, and create volume. So it's nylon bristles, detangle and style. So it's a recycled body, which is amazing, and a longer handle. So the vented brush is your new essential when it comes to creating volume in roots. Again, the best vent brush I have ever used. If you go, you can get the little red ones, which cost you a couple of quid. I would 100% invest in this. It will be the best thing you do in 2025. I just love it. I can't speak highly enough of it. All of the Jean Olivia Garden stuff, styling tools are incredible, but this is just the standout piece for me. Amazing. So we are now going to go on to the best brand recommended by Hotheads Media. Anyone got any ideas, or can anyone have a guess at what we are going to say is going to be the best brand this year? This brand has taken the barbering world by storm, especially this year. It's very controversial, but I actually think it's what barbering needs. It needs a voice on one side. You know, we were very much conglomerative of companies charging us a lot of money for different things, and this has been a great influence within barbering this year. I think it has just given barbering a different sense of not meaning as such. I just think it's had a really big impact on a specific type of barber, and if they keep producing great tools and great content, it's just going to be unstoppable. So for me, the best brand this year has to be TPOB. Now, this has been the second category now TPOB has won for Hotheads Media. This is going to be something we do every year. We're going to give you the best of. And the best brand this year is the TPOB. Why I say that, they released the Play, which is incredible. That won our best clipper this year, 2024. They've just released the new TPOB Go, and it's got something called the pencil blade, I believe. Now, it looks good. Haven't had a go with it yet, so I can't recommend it. I can't say. Whether you like TPOB or not, it's like Marmite. It's always going to be there, and now I think it's put its foot in the barbering door, and I think it's here to stay now with these 2 clipper releases. And they give you a side of barbering that you don't normally see. They give you, well, he gives you a background into the workings of the clipper industry and the dark side of barbering. That's exactly what he does, and how it actually is behind the scenes, because we're here on the shop floor cutting hair every day. All we do is get to buy products, and the majority of people in our industry, unfortunately, back one side or the other and sold a lie, and they all work with each other. They all work in the same factories, and we're just getting charged different prices. They tell us what they think we need to hear, and most of us go along with it. And if you're not following TPOB, go and follow them. They've got a YouTube channel, they got Instagram. I can imagine they got TikTok and Twitter and all of that, but you need to follow TPOB, and it gives you insight into, look, that's the pencil there, pencil blade. It gives you an insight into the dark side of barbering, what actually goes on behind the scenes. Very controversial, but at the same time, we need something like that. We definitely do. So, shall we just go over the last 3 then? So, the best hairdryer for me is the WAHL Vanquish. Incredible, £100, can't really knock that. Get that straight from WAHL. The best styling tool was the Vent Brush by Olivia Garden. It's around £15, and it's just the best piece of kit I've ever used. And the winning brand this year, or the best brand, has been TPOB. Very controversial, but it's exactly what barbering needs. Released 1 outstanding clipper. If the Go is anywhere near as good as the Play, we're going to have an outstanding mini clipper or trimmer. And I just think TPOB has been a good brand for the barbering industry this year. So that is the next 3. And now we're going to move on to what's been the best competition this year. So there's a lot of hot contenders. There's like Modern Barber Awards. You got the British Hairdressing Awards. You got the It Guy, Great British Barber Bash, WAHL Barber of the Year. You know, what else have you got? You've got many different competitions, and they're just the big ones off the top of my head. International Barber of the Year. What other ones have you got? I think they're the main ones, really. So for me, I'm going to be biased and have to say it's been the Dapper Dan World Barber Series, but that's because I am being biased and I have won. So obviously this was my image. I'm very proud of this. So I am very biased towards this. So I just want to give a shout out to Dapper Dan and the Pro Barber World Series. They've been incredible. It's been really, really incredible competition to enter. They had so many good entries, and if you don't follow them, make sure you run up their socials, because they are posting so many good images and content that it's good to see what's going to be popular in 2025. And I'm so humbled just to have won Barber of the Year. It's absolutely incredible. Like, there was such strong competition. I'm humbled, and thank you guys again for picking me as the winner. I've got my trophy in the shop now. I can't wait to see everything come from this. Dapper Dan products, really, really good. They sent me loads of stuff, and I can't speak highly enough of Dapper Dan. I really, really like the products. They've picked me as Barber of the Year. Thanks again. And I just want to say congratulations to everyone who made the finals and everyone who didn't but got an image in. Even that yourself is like an amazing achievement. Make sure you're entering every competition you can this year, because you can't win it if you're not in it. So again, this was my post, and I'm just going to go over it. Over the moon to be crowned Barber of the Year 2024 Pro Barber World Series. Truly humbled and grateful for this win against such incredible talent. Feeling beyond blessed. Excited to see what's next year. Incredible. And then Tom Chapman says, "You're my Barber of the Year every year." Thanks again, Tom. But if I'm not being biased and I'm not saying this is the best competition because I've won, it has to be the Men's British Hairdresser of the Year 2024. This is the ultimate competition in my eyes to win. If you are crowned Men's British Hairdresser of the Year any year, Men's British Hairdresser of the Year, that is an incredible achievement. It is the top echelons of barbering, men's grooming, men's hairdressing, and even within a hairdressing itself, which is very picky about who is seen as a great stylist. If you can win Men's Hairdresser of the Year, you're up there. And I just want to say a big congratulations to Kevin Lunchman. He has, I believe, taken his own pictures for that as well, which is just incredible. He's an amazing talent, been around the barbering industry and the hairdressing industry for many years. He's an inspiration of mine. He's just opened Lunchman Studios. If you are watching this, or you do get a chance to watch my channel at any point, or anybody knows him, I am going to reach out to Kevin and see if I can get him on the channel, because I do believe he's such an inspiration to many people within the barbering industry, the hairdressing industry. And I just think what an incredible achievement to win Men's British Hairdresser of the Year 2024. So congratulations to him. That's incredible. So that was the biggest competition of the year in my eyes. Well done again. And what should we go on to now? So best influencer of the year. If you don't know already, the National Hairdressers and Barbers Federation, their social account, they picked the top 100 influencers, or who they thought were the most influential within the barber and hairdressing industry. So they picked Cal Newsom. So shout out to him. He was this year's winner, 2024. So we'll play this.
Wow, what an amazing achievement to win the top 100 influencers for the NHBF. I was watching the results come through and seeing all the great talent from the industry professionals in the top 100, and to be crowned a winner is, yeah, it's absolutely amazing. This award means so much to me. The amount of work that I put in behind the scenes to creating my content across all my social media platforms, it's like an extra job in itself. So yeah, to be given this award, it's absolutely incredible. So I'd just like to say thank you to everyone that's supported the journey since day one. And that continues to support the journey now. And I want to say thank you to everyone for the kind messages of support after last night's awards. And once again, thank you to the NHBF for this amazing award. It's going to be going right on my station for all my clients to see, so thank you very much. Peace.
Wow, congratulations, Cal Newsom. That's an incredible achievement. 2024 Influencer of the Year, and that's across all channels, hairdressing and barbering. That's a great achievement. You know, he puts out some amazing content. If you don't know who Cal Newsom is, or you aren't following his socials, head over there now and drop him a follow, a like. If he's got a YouTube channel, a subscribe. And it is great content he posts, and it doesn't surprise me that he's won. But I tell you what, there was some amazing competition that he was up against this year. So to take that top spot, that's great. And you never know, Hotheads Media and myself, Connor Evans, we might be up there at some point. So make sure you're running up the channel. Make sure you're telling everybody about Hotheads Media, and maybe we can do half of what Cal Newsom has done this year. So incredible. So well done to Kevin Lunchman, well done to Cal. You've hit two of the top competitions this year. And I just think what an incredible year it's been for barbering. You know, we've had some amazing clippers, some amazing trends. We've had some amazing competitions, brands, tools, everything really. And I just want to say a big thank you to people like the 1 Minute Barber, Michael Home. I'd want to say thank you to Ardy, Josh LaMonica. All of these guys have supported me this year. Chris Foster, you know, he allowed me to go on their education program and talk about that. There's been many influential people this year, you know, and you know what, the barbering industry is incredible. And I just hope we have an amazing 2025. Like, it's been so good in 2024, so good. So we're going to end up today's show on two last bits. We were running a competition with the 1 Minute Barber to win the WAHL bundle, which was the WAHL Senior, the WAHL High Vis, and the WAHL Vanish. And we are now going to pick the top question who has won that. We're going to go over that, and then we'll talk about the highlights of Hotheads Media this year. So the winning comment, question, or bit of advice, I can't remember what we asked, but the best question we had was from Bernadette Tare Chand. So congratulations to you. I thought this question was amazing. Thank you to everybody who has commented, asked a question, left me a bit of advice, different things like that. We've had so much amazing interaction with this. It's been absolutely incredible. Thank you again, Michael, for running this competition. And the winning question was, Connor, in your opinion, how is hairdressing and barbering different, and how are they the same? Now, I think that's an incredible question, so we're going to go over this again. Connor, in your opinion, how is hairdressing and barbering different, and how are they the same? So that was a late question put in the last couple of days, and I just think that was a winner. Now, the difference between barbering and hairdressing is predominantly the fact that one caters to men's haircuts and the other caters to women's haircuts. Predominantly, men have shorter haircuts, and we use different styling tools like clippers and clipper combs. We use a lot less scissor work. We work more on like facial hair and cutthroat shaving, whereas women's hairdressing tends to set hair. You use a lot more scissor work. It tends to be a lot longer hairstyles. So that's just like a basic overview of what the difference between barbering and hairdressing is. But for me, the difference between barbering and hairdressing is the fact of, like, there's many factors within that. It's head shape, it's hair type, it's shapes of hair, it's how you style the hair, the products you use, the tools you use. All of these things come into play when you cut men's or women's hair. Yes, some men have facial hair that you have to groom, and you would have to do different services for that. But again, on the other side, you have women's services where you colour, you perm, you might do facials as well, and different things like that. So predominantly, hair is just hair. When you understand face shapes, when you understand geometric cuts, when you understand styling tools and products, hair at the end of the day is just hair. It all grows out of your head, and it all predominantly grows the same. But yes, there are mitigating factors when you cut a men's hair and cut a women's hair that separate the two. So that's just a bit more of an in-depth look at the difference between men's hair barbering and women's hair hairdressing. So congratulations to Bernadette, you've won that competition. I'm going to speak to Michael, and I will get him to send out the bundle. So congratulations again, what a bundle to win. And thanks again for your comment. It was really good. And thank you to everybody who has commented on our podcast. I really enjoyed having the interview with Michael. He's an incredible guest, an incredible mentor to me this year. He's really helped grow the channel. And I am looking to do some more competitions this year. So tell your friends, tell your work colleagues, tell anybody you know who's interested in barbering, hairdressing, or just keeping up with general information on grooming. Let them know about Hotheads Media, because this is the channel. We are information specialists. This is where you're going to come to get everything you need to know on hairdressing, barbering, and business. So again, guys, there's been so many incredible things this year going on in Hotheads Media. The top moments for me, I'm just going to reference, is starting the channel. Starting the channel has been one of my biggest achievements in 2024. I'm so glad I took the leap and did it. In 2 weeks, we will have been going for nearly a whole year. We put out our first video on the second week of January 2024, and that's coming around in 2 weeks. So like I say, we've only missed like 3 Mondays where we weren't able to put out different videos for obviously different reasons, and then life has just got in the way. The top moments so far have been getting asked to events, been going to different events. The Great British Barber Bash was amazing, and I'm going already. We've already spoke to Gary, and we're going Hotheads Media. We're traveling to all the events. We've got one in March in London. We've got, I can't remember the other ones, to be honest with you, off the top of my head, but we're having Gary as our first guest on our podcast series. It's an incredible guest to follow Michael, like I say, on our podcast series. You know, you have to keep them. If you want to follow Michael, you're going to have to be a good guest. So Gary Spencer, he's the founder of Great British Barber Bash. He is going to be on our podcast. We're going to record that on Monday, so stay tuned for that. That's going to be great, and he's going to give you all the dates and let you know what's going on with the Great British Barber Bash this year and how Hotheads Media is going to work side by side with them, giving them a lot of content and reporting on all of their events. So that's going to be amazing. Networking with people this year. Ardy, you've been incredible. You've been a really big inspiration to me this year, and such a positive person within the industry, and that's exactly what we need. So that's Ardy of Ardy's. If you don't know who that is, go and follow him. Amazing guy. So there's been so much, like, it's just amazing that we've started this. We're building a community. I'm trying to leave a legacy. I'm trying to build something that every week we can touch thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of people with the right information, the best information, non-biased information. You know, we can bring people together in one community, in one space. We want to grow the channel, and we want to just touch the lives of many people, not even just in the hairdressing and barbering sector. That's where we specialize, but we're going to go more into business. We're going to do different things with the channel, and we're going to see this grow over the next few years, and I can't wait to see the journey. I think just putting up a camera this year, getting some mics and doing all of that sort of stuff. If you have an idea where you want to go and start a podcast, go and do it. It's been absolutely amazing. Live in the moment. Don't wait for the future. Live in the moment now, today, because you'll pass you by. Today will pass you by if you live in the future. Make sure you don't procrastinate. Just go and do it. If you've got an idea, go and do it. Network with like-minded individuals. You can really do anything you put your mind to, and that is the best bit of advice I'm going to give you in 2024. And do you know what? That's where I'm going to end the show. I can't wait to start 2025. We're going to have a big year. Congratulations to the winner of that bundle. Thank you guys for supporting the channel all this year. Thank you to everybody else who supported me. And, you know, everyone who's been involved with Hotheads Media. It's been an incredible journey this year, 2024. You've been great. Let's roll on 2025.